Hi, I'm so excited to be spending some time with you during this very important time of the year. Happy holiday, holy day season to you. And happy Manifesting Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day of the week you may be watching this. It's always fun to connect live, but it's also wonderful when people get back to me after the fact and watch it during their own time frame. I love that about this whole format. So no matter when you're watching this, just know that I'm holding space for you in my heart and sending you big blessings and wanting you to manifest your heart's greatest desires. So, it's Christmas, it's Hanukkah, and people always say, what do you really want? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Hanukkah? What do you want for the new year? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about how we can start to manifest what it is we really, really want. But first, I want to talk about why is it we have challenges manifesting what we want. And there are four primary reasons. There are others, that are kind of offshoots of this, but four primary reasons why we are challenged in manifesting what it is that we want. Hello from Oklahoma. This is really fun. Hi, sweet thing. How are you, Marianne? So the biggest challenge, the very biggest challenge I see and have had issues with myself in regards to manifesting what it is I want or what people want is that they're not really clear about what they want. Not really congruent, not clear. It's like, well, maybe I want this, maybe I want that, but not clear about what it is they want to manifest. So that's number one. We need to get clear about what it is that we want. The second reason that we're challenged in manifesting what we want is that we have dueling intentions. Maybe we kind of want it, but we kind of don't. I know for years when I was saying I wanted to be in a relationship, I really had to look deeper. And was there a part of me that didn't want that? And you know what? There was. It wasn't close to the surface in my conscious mind, but as I dug it a little deeper, there was a part of me, there were thoughts that actually manifesting a relationship would cause me grief or discomfort. So maybe you want something 60% and maybe 40% doesn't, or maybe even want it 90%, but 10% doesn't. So it's helpful to get in touch with a part of you that maybe doesn't want what it is you think you really want. For me, with a relationship, even though I wanted it, I wanted a spiritual partner, I wanted somebody to celebrate and play and have fun with us on this human adventure, there was a deeper part of me when I was really honest with myself that was afraid of manifesting it because I thought I would lose my freedom. It was a very valid point. So I really had to bring that out of the shadows, have a conversation with that part of myself and assure it that if we manifested the right relationship, I would have even more freedom, even though that's not what I had experienced in any of my past relationships. I had to assuage those fears. I had to have a really heartfelt conversation with that part of me and assuring it that if it was the relationship God wanted for me, there would be more freedom, not less. So yes, the second part, dueling intentions, feeling conflicted about manifesting what it is that we want. Say you want money, but maybe there's a deeper part of you that's afraid of having it because you're going to get ego. I thought for me, I want prosperity for sure, but there was a deeper part of me when I was honest and brought it out of the shadows and had a forthright conversation with it. I was afraid of having a lot of money because I thought I would go to this place of being superior or ego because I'd seen it happen so much with other people in my life. So I really had to pull that out, have a conversation with it, commit to my soul that I was going to stay in my humility and serve God no matter how wealthy I became. So I was able to work out both of these things with my relationship and with prosperity. And I've had a lot of success with both of those situations. So I want to be able to support you in manifesting these things for yourself if you want them for yourself. And also get clear about the part of you that maybe doesn't. So get clear about what you want and then allow any part of you that may not be on board with that to have its opportunity to express. Thank you, Bob. That means a lot. You're very wise and I appreciate your kind words and your feedback. Okay, so the third reason that we have challenges manifesting what we want is because we get too attached. It's like it needs to look a certain way. We become really greedy and grabby, which is really a more fear-based energy than a love-based energy. And fear is a repelling energy rather than attracting energy. So we need to be able to soften our desires. We need to get clear. We need to remove any part of us that, or have a conversation with any part of us that's not on board with it. And then the third thing is that we kind of have to soften around it. We claim it, we get clear about our intentions, but then we soften. So we're not grabby and greedy and fear-based around it. We want to be soft. We want to be open. We want to be love-based. Being loving is like a magnet that attracts things to you. Being fear-based is like a magnet that repels things away from it. If you take the ends of two magnets, they repel. So you want to be an attractive energy, energetically. You want to be a love-based, soft energy, which draws things to you, not pushes things away from you, if that kind of makes sense. Hi, Sandy. I'm so happy to be here with you. So the fourth reason that we have a challenge manifesting what we want, we may be clear, we may be congruent, we may be soft around it, but the fourth reason is that it wouldn't serve us. It wouldn't serve us. It would maybe feed our ego, but not our soul. Our ego and personality may want things that maybe our soul understands it wouldn't be for our highest good. Years ago, you've probably heard of Abraham Hicks. Love Abraham Hicks. They wrote a book called The Law of Attraction. They always talk about, what was the other book that was really good? Ask and It Is Given. They say this a lot. And I was asking and asking and asking. I was pretty congruent about what it was I wanted and worked out my fear around maybe why I didn't want it. And it was to, it's like it started to show up in my life, but then it would move away. And it was to be on television. I wanted to be a host of this conscious program. And so I went to Abraham Hicks and I'm like, why isn't this happening? I'm doing the inner work. I'm asking, it's not being given. Why is that? And I said, is it because it wouldn't be for my highest good? And they said, why wouldn't it be your highest good to have what it is you really, really want? And then I worked it out for myself later. Maybe it isn't what God wants for me. Maybe God sees my life from a higher perspective than I do and knows better than me what would be best for me. And so that's become my understanding, my truth, and how I roll. So often I'll say, yeah, God, I think I want this, but you decide. I can see now why, even though I did pilots and I did some television and it was fun, and it was gratifying in some ways, it would not have been for my highest good to get what I thought that I wanted. It wouldn't have been. It would have been a lot more work than I think I could have physically handled. My constitution is such that I need a lot of rest. I need a lot of private time. I need a lot of quiet time. I need my time to create. I need time in nature. I need time with my horses. And so there wasn't a way for my constitution to be okay if I was going to do the work that I thought I wanted to do. And I'm glad that I trusted in that higher authority to bring to me what is mine in a way that is graceful, easy, gentle, clear, and joyful. You know, the Course in Miracles will say, the problem is you don't know what it is that would make you happy. I mean, we might think we know, and we might get congruent, and we may remove any blocks or barriers about our worthiness, but we also have to trust that there is a higher authority that knows what's best for us. Years ago, I thought I knew what would make me happy. I got it. I wasn't happy. So then I course corrected, made other choices, and manifested some of those things and didn't manifest some of those things. As I keep surrendering to that something greater, things are brought to me that make me happy that I had no idea would make me happy. This is not the life that I expected. This is not the life I planned for, but I am far happier and healthier than I could have ever imagined. And I'm not special. I'm not unique in this regard. I think God wants every single one of us to live a bountiful, blissed out, beautiful life. Hello, Debbie. It's so wonderful to connect with you. Big purple heart to you too, sweet thing. So I want to do what I can to help you get clear about what it is you want and remove your obstacles, remove your dueling intentions, clear the path to manifesting your divinely sanctified, beautiful, blessed, bountiful, exquisite, prosperous, love-based life. And so you might have noticed I started this Facebook Live a little later than usual, kind of a strange time. But the reason for that is I had a newsletter go out at right on the hour. It was 1 p.m. Pacific, a newsletter going out about supporting you in manifesting your Christmas wishes, your holiday wishes, your wishes for 2019. And it includes a worksheet. It's like a 10-question worksheet that you go through and participate. You know, what is it you really want? And is there a part of you that doesn't believe it deserves it? And it goes through this step-by-step process. And I would recommend, it should be in your inbox. If you're on my email list, if you signed up for it by virtue of going to my website and it hasn't shown up, sometimes it's in the social or promotional files if you're on Gmail, or you might want to look in your spam trap. Sometimes I get stuck in a spam trap. I know you have to change your settings so that it comes through. And if you don't see it, go and look for it. But if you don't see it or you're not on my email list, please just message me with your email address and I'll send it right over to you. So it's a short newsletter, but there's a link you can go on to the worksheet. And I would recommend getting a journal or a notebook and just go through the process and allow whatever is in the corners or the shadows to come forward and express so that you're more clear. You're removing any obstacles of unworthiness, any obstacle of guilt or shame, or anything about not deserving what it is you want. It goes through that process, and there's some self-forgiveness. Forgiving of others and forgiving ourselves really opens the path to attracting more grace, ease, and gifts. And then additionally, I created a guided meditation around this so that you can just, after you go through the process, close your eyes and listen. Just listen and let this carry you, let the guided meditation carry you on the wave of healing and of clearing the path and opening your heart to graciously receive what God has for you. And what I know from experience, what I know for sure, and what I witness all the time with my students and clients, what God has for you is astonishing and very likely even more, although maybe different, than what you want for yourself. There is a higher authority that sees us more clearly than we see ourselves. Our soul self is the more expanded, more love-based, more wise, conscious part of ourselves. Our human self is a very small aspect of our soul self, which is an aspect of source. So sometimes it really just takes relaxing and trusting that there is a higher authority, just resting in that despite any challenges, any discomfort, any and all evidence to the contrary, that we are not loved, that we are not worthy, that we are not important or valuable. Because the truth is we are, you are loved, you're important, you're valuable, you're worthy. God has amazing, amazing, amazing blessings, gifts, Christmas presents, Hanukkah presents, 2019 presents, 2020 presents, and beyond for you. You know, it's like every day can be like our birthdays. There are so many gifts, so many blessings, and maybe some things that you want, and you know you want, and you'll manifest those, and maybe some things that you don't even know that you want, that will bring you joy beyond your wildest imagination. I had no idea 5 years ago that I wanted horses in my life. I had no idea. It wasn't on my conscious radar. Yeah, I liked them when I was a kid. Yeah, I went horseback riding and that was okay. But 5 years ago, I met some friends in Houston, Texas, Jen, Samantha, Jody, and I think it was Jody's idea to go horseback riding, and Jen got a Groupon coupon to go horseback riding. I'm like, why are we doing this? We have to get up early. It's going to be kind of a waste of time. It was annoying to me. I just wanted to paint and have wine with my girlfriends and go shopping. So I did this thing, and I remember being on that horse, laughing and crying at the same time. And the only other time I experienced laughing and crying at the same time was when I started to paint mandalas. And both these times, it was because my soul was saying, this is important. This is a yes. Wasn't on my conscious radar with either of these things. Wasn't something I consciously asked for, but my soul gave me a gift. And I said yes. So after riding the horses in Houston at Loveland Ranch, it's an amazing place, I came home and looked for somebody here to learn from and ride with. And that was Candace Hallman. And she got me on this path. And I put my toe in the water and I went slow. because I didn't want to jump all the way in because that's a big commitment. So I put my toe in, my ankle in, my knee in, I'm up to my waist, I'm up to my neck, and now I'm in over my head. And it is the most satisfying, gratifying, exquisite, heart-based, beautiful miracle that I've experienced ever in my life. Well, Steve is up there too, and the mandalas are up there too, but the horses feed my soul in a way I didn't know my soul was hungry. So we have to be open to the gifts God has for us. And it might look different than we think we want it to, or that it should. We need to get rid of the word should and just stay really in that open, receptive, soft, gracious posture so that we can be gifted. And gifts sometimes are surprising. But if you have kids or maybe friends that you like to give Christmas presents to or birthday presents to, isn't it really, really fun to watch them open a present and get really excited about this present? Maybe it's something they wanted. Maybe it's something they didn't know they wanted. That's happened to me a lot for my birthday and Christmas recently. People get me these gifts that are so thoughtful and so heart-based. It's like, I didn't even know I wanted that. But it was so incredibly beautiful, so incredibly thoughtful. And I think God has many beautiful blessings and gifts for you, for me, and there's no end to how good it can get. There's no end to how beautiful and blessed our lives can be. That's about expanding our inner container. So again, I'm going to boil this down to the 4 reasons you're not manifesting what you want. Number 1, you're not clear about what you want. Number 2, you're conflicted or have dueling intentions, or maybe there's a part of you that doesn't believe that what you want will really be good for you in the end, or that you deserve what you want. The 3rd is you're overly attached, and fear-based rather than a soft, love-based, gracious, receptive posture. And the 4th thing is that it just wouldn't serve your soul. It would serve your maybe ego or personality, but not your soul. So again, check your inbox and let me know if you haven't received, or even if you have received, my newsletter, the exercise worksheet for manifesting, and the guided meditation. Because if you don't have it and you want it, I want to gift it to you. It's my gift to you. The great thing, one of the great things about being me is that I don't need to do any of this for the money. I'm pretty successful. I'm pretty comfortable. I can do whatever it is I want. My husband said to me, you could sit on the couch and eat bonbons. Well, that doesn't sound all that much fun or fulfilling for me at this point. What's fun and fulfilling is spending time with my horses and spending time with quality humans that want to go higher in their own experience of knowing themselves as divine, exquisite, beautiful, incredible beings, and want to go to that higher realm of consciousness and higher realm of love and higher realm of peace, grace, ease, joy. So if that's something that you want, I am honored to be holding your hand on this journey. And I want to gift you with the guided meditation and the worksheet and the newsletter. So check your inbox and see if it's there. If it's not, private message me with your email address and I'll get that right over to you. And we'll make sure that you have sorry about that. I'm dinging over here. You will be on my newsletter list and email list from now on, because I'd like to gift people with guided meditations and these things that I know that have helped me, the exercises and tools that I know that have helped me go from a life of fear and poverty to a life of love and prosperity. So let's hold hands. Let's keep going higher, and just know that I adore you. You're in my heart and prayers, and I adore and appreciate you. I think I said adore twice, but you are adorable. So I got some comments here, and I want to see. Thank you, Temu. Blessings to you. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Sandy. That's cool. Debbie, I know it did take you a long time to manifest your beloved. And yes, Norma, thank you for opening the space for Debbie and I to become soul sisters. You've been such an incredible, both of you have been such incredible blessings in my life, my soul sisters. And Tamu, yes, hearts and fire and flowers and flame. Brenda, I love you too. Yes, I will. I don't think I have that, Tamu. I don't think I have your email address. That email address looks different. So I will get that right over to you as soon as I end this Facebook Live here. Oh, and Penny, that's a new one for you as well. So I will definitely get that over to you. So Simone and Perry and Brenda, if you want my email, if you want to be on my email list, if you want the guided meditation, the worksheet to open up to manifesting and attracting what it is you want and deserve and desire with grace, ease, prosperity, joy, miracles, blessings, and great love, that is my intention, to support you in that. My life on a scale of 1 to 10, This is always interesting to consider on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you enjoying your life? It used to be a 2 or 3 for me. It's a 9.5. And I only say 9.5 because I want to keep leaving room to continue to expand in ways that I don't even know what this can look like. I was meditating. God's like, what do you want next? I don't even know what to want next because my life is better than it's ever been. And I don't even know what to want. What I want, I guess, is to support you in manifesting what you want and go into that higher realm of connection to your own soul and source and living your version and vision of heaven on earth. That's what I want for you. So take good, gentle care of yourself. Be in touch, tammybphd@gmail.com, or go to my website and download my free ebook and meditation there. And like I said, just let me know. Okay, thank you, Brenda. We'll get that over to you. Let me know. Hi, Richard. How are you? Just let me know your email address, and I'll get this worksheet, newsletter, guided meditation right over to you. And I really, really, really invite you to be in touch with me. If you go through the process, I want to hear about what that experience was like for you. And some people may just scan over it. What you get out of it is what you will put into it. You can't just read it and set it down and expect the floodgates to open. I mean, it could happen, it might, but I think the universe meets us where we are at, and we have to be willing to dig deep and do our work, and then we are met with grace, gifts, miracles, and blessings. So if you are serious about really wanting to open up to what it is you deserve and desire, set your intentions, maybe light a candle, print out this worksheet, get a journal, get a notebook, go through the process and be really present for each one of the questions. Dig deep, tell the truth, be authentic. This is between you and your soul. This is between you and God. And get clear that stuff out. And then at the very end, hi Maggie Sellers, how are you, sweet thing? It is commitment. Commitment is key. And commitment to our soul self takes courage. My life works because I have committed, I have been disciplined, and I think we all have access to this. We can all live this amazing life, but it does take commitment. It takes discipline. It takes courage. So if you want to make that commitment to yourself, if you want to set that intention and open up that invitation to that something greater, that's really between you and God. But I hope to facilitate that for you. So get that worksheet, go through the process, answer those questions. At the very end, there's a place where you can put your hand on your heart and forgive yourself for anything that you need to forgive yourself for. And the guided meditation will take you from there and bring you even deeper and take you further. It's going to help you go into the subconscious realms and really clear out the cobwebs, clear out the pebbles, the sand, the bricks, whatever is in the way, so that you can line it more directly with your soul self and source. And everything we want, whether we know we want it or not, comes from our connection to that something greater. Go for God and all things will be added unto thee. You know, somebody was saying, Tammy, you're a little bit too spiritual for me. I'm sorry. If that's the problem, then I'm not your teacher, because it's the only thing that's worked for me. I tried everything else. Nothing else has worked. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful nothing else has worked, because this is an incredibly blissed out and blessed life that I live. And it's because of my connection to God. And I think, again, we all can have this, but we need to be able to make that commitment to inform within ourselves. Because I think if we do it of our own accord and understanding, we go really, really ego. That's not what I came here to do in this lifetime. I came here to go for the soul, and I came here to glorify the one who created me and you, sing God's praises. We can't have heaven on earth without God. We just can't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people can. I can't. And if you think you can, I bless you on your path. But if you'd like some help going higher and deeper in your connection with your soul and source, that is my desire and intention for you. So please know that you're in my heart, my prayers. I love you. And God, just now surround and protect and love on each one of these souls that have been spending time with us here today, and bless them with what would be for their highest good. And can you please do it with grace, ease, clarity, prosperity, and great love. And again, be in touch with me. I look forward to continuing our journey together. I'm so enjoying Manifesting Mondays with you. And I'm just so, so grateful for your presence in my life. You really are supporting me and experience even more fulfillment and satisfaction. I mean, I love my horses, but I love my humans too. And if you're hanging out with me at the end of this video, you are my human. And I'm so, so, so very, very grateful for your presence in my life. Be in touch. You're in my heart and prayers. Onward and upward. Take good, gentle care of yourself. I look forward to talking to you soon. God bless you. Bye for now.